Come on, I'll show you the world. Oh yeah, the bells are ringing as the day begins. We're fantastic dreamers.
Hey guys, my name is Shady Furious, and today I have two things to say. First of all, I got no hat, so y'all finna see just my bare hair today. And second of all, my throat is dry as fudge. Like, god dang, Jesus Christ. So if you catch me drinking this for probably the whole video, I don't know. If you catch me drinking that, it's because my throat dry. But today we are reacting to Growing Up with Video Games from Domics. Now, when it came to video games, I always watched my dad play video games. I think up until I started playing this game called Scott Cotton or Scott something versus the World. It was like a beat 'em up. And I played it on the PS3, and it was freaking amazing. I loved the game. Now, me and Daddy just kind of play our separate games. Like, he loves RPGs, I love Mario and Kirby games. We're just kind of separate. But other than that, we both love video games, and he got me into them, so I thank him for that. So, we're going to see what Domics did when he grew up with video games. So, I hope y'all enjoy this video. Subscribe, like, and comment to Domics and myself, and yeah, let's get right into the video.
Video has been brought to you by Audible. Amazon Prime members can now save 66% off their first 3 months by going to audible.com/Domics or text Domics to 500 500. Video games played a huge part in my upbringing. While many believe they are a waste of time, I give video games credit for helping build my character and who I am today. Some of the consoles and games I mention here are probably older than half of you watching. My very first console was the Nintendo Family Computer, aka the Famicom. If you are unfamiliar with this, you might recognize the American counterpart, the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh, that was cool, that
NES.
transformation.
They're generally known to be the same console with a few differences. Honestly, you put red on anything and that's my bias. This console blew my mind as a kid. I had a humble selection of game cartridges. Yes, they weren't even CDs yet, and half of which were niche and foreign, but if I turned on my Famicom without a game inserted, it would boot up a menu which had over 100 games.
What?
Tetris, Small B, billiards.
I'd probably just be playing Tetris, to be honest.
Was anyone else's like that? Was mine modded? I don't know, but it was awesome, and it blew my friends' minds too when I showed it to them. Not long after, I then got the Game Boy. Yes, that brick of a handheld console where I first discovered Pokemon and all its glory. I still remember that one time as a kid, I was chillin' after swimming lessons, sitting on a bench playing my Game Boy, waiting for my parents to pick me up. Another kid in my class was passing by and noticed I was playing Pokemon Red. Having the game himself, we naturally talked about how fun it is. Then he started talking about game cheats, and that's when he opened my eyes to the duplication glitch. You possess forbidden knowledge. Basically, at a certain part of the game, if you met the specific requirements, you're able to duplicate items in your inventory to a virtually infinite amount. This meant endless Master Balls, allowing you to catch any Pokemon effortlessly, endless elixirs, allowing your Pokemon to fight forever, and endless rare candies, allowing you to level up your Pokemon without having to fight at all. And consequentially, it was also when I discovered that although cheats did add a fun aspect of being overpowered and being able to obliterate the Elite Four and my rival Tae using a single move, I felt a sense of emptiness and lack of achievement because my victories weren't earned through genuine effort, but through dishonest methods. The destination was the journey, and the hardships I overcame along the way is what made the end that much more satisfying. The cheats killed the game and its purpose. There was no more journey. And that
you had a journey, it was just a really easy journey.
My way into adulthood. Well, good thing that was already like my 4th playthrough of Red, so I didn't feel guilty too long and continued to become a Pokemon master by cheating.
Those don't look like those normal Pokemon
what's up, Abra? You gonna try to teleport out of here again? Nuh-uh, not this time. You gonna join me today. I have enough Master Balls to catch you and your brothers and sisters right now and in the next 1,000 lifetimes. So go ahead, try and teleport. I'll come back. During that time, I also had the Super Nintendo, known to contain many legendary games that still hold a place in people's hearts today. Turtles in Time, Super Mario RPG and Super Mario World,
yeah.
Mega Man X2, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Super Metroid, and A Link to the Past. But you know what game I probably played the most? That's right, freaking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition. Look, as cool as it was to watch people in tights save the city from monsters via martial arts, the Megazords have always been my favorite part about the shows. And this game allows you to play as them.
I mean, that
and
looks
beat the
cool.
crap
I'm
out
not
of
gonna lie,
other
that looks pretty
Megazords
cool.
and monsters.
But I wouldn't
and to
play that.
7-year-old me, that was the bomb diggity. I looked it up recently, and apparently it was pretty doo-doo and didn't do that well, but I still remember having lots of fun with it. Things don't need to be the
Still
best
enjoy
of its
Game of
kind for you
Thrones,
to enjoy them.
despite the ending.
Just because Captain Falcon's mid-tier doesn't mean I can't have fun kneeing people
Yeah,
in
bro,
the
look
face
at that.
and then going,
You freaking
yeah,
beat
you like
hole.
that? Yeah, actually, I thought that was pretty cool. Good job, man. Thanks. My next console was the N64, of which I was introduced to the franchise that is still my favorite game series to this day. And yeah, you probably guessed it from that last reference. Yes, it's Super Smash Brothers, Sisters, Mothers, and Fathers. If you consider all the time I put into these games, except
hey, I
Brawl,
love the
I'm
other
pretty sure
ones.
I've clocked in well over a few thousand hours. Smash has such a simple concept that can appeal to all types of people. You try to beat each other up and knock your opponents off the stage so that they fall into oblivion.
I made
and
as Mario and
explode.
fudging Palutena.
Simple.
This is my
But despite
favorite.
that, it can also be complex when taken competitively due to the numerous
Oh, boy,
mechanics
Mario
that aren't
put in
so
all the
obvious at face
stops.
value. Complexity delivered in simplicity. In a way, that's what I strive for my work to be like. I then went through most of the Nintendo consoles that followed. I went through Sony's PlayStations 1 through 4. I kinda skipped the Microsoft line except for that used Xbox 360 I got off Kijiji a couple years ago so I could play Just Dance and try to impress Claire. But nothing really beats the bonding I've done and the friends I've made more than through PC gaming, especially those online. I like to think the circle of friends I'm in now have lasted this long because of the times
I've always wanted to
struggled
try
together,
like
as well as against each other in video
MMORPGs.
games. Playing games together with strangers has taught me patience when working with an unfamiliar team, something you might find yourself doing often in real life. It's taught me that people I've never met before can enjoy the same things I do, despite having different backgrounds and cultures.
We friends.
It's opened my eyes to the actual size of the world and its population. Large and diverse in a sense that games can be universal, that there are gamers everywhere, but seems small enough that people who are hundreds or thousands of miles apart can create long-lasting relationships because of a simple common interest. Here's a few more shoutouts to video games that have made great impacts in my life.
Too.
The Zelda franchise for immersing me in such believable worlds full of lore and fantasy. Minecraft for giving me an outlet for my design cravings and applying them to a simulated open-world reality that virtually had limitless possibilities. League of Legends for teaching me that having skins doesn't necessarily make me a better player.
Or at least I think it's an MMORPG.
And also for allowing me to befriend some of the best people I know today. Because we all learn to hate ourselves together. Solidarity. Oh, and Maple Story for teaching me that people online are really lonely and hormonal. Video games are just awesome, man. And I believe we're in the biggest gaming generation. Anyone can find a game that
we have a
suits their taste.
Switch.
Do you
PS4,
like beating the crap out of other people
Xbox
with cool
One
combos
X,
and special skills?
We got the
Fighting
stuff.
games. Are you looking for something that focuses on character growth and storytelling? Role-playing games. Do you have a good sense of tempo and coordination? Rhythm games. Are you looking for something with less commitment and immediate reward? Mobile games. Unless it's a gacha game, then it's the exact opposite. Commit hours grinding those gems just so you can roll a 4-star salamander for the 6th time. Damn you, Puzzles and Dragons.
Why do you play Puzzles
and now we've got virtual reality taking big leaps in development. Who knows what kind of video games we'll be playing in 10 years? What if we're in a game right now? Stop. With the continuous advances in technology, the communities that revolved around video games are no longer niche nor underappreciated.
Yeah, we are.
Game design is so much more accessible now, and indie
bro.
games have proven to be some of my favorite titles.
I
However,
to try
disregarding the game developers themselves, many people's careers today revolve around the video games themselves and the culture around it. You think that was a self-sustaining lifestyle 15 or 20 years ago? People literally play games for a living now. Honestly, if I didn't take the animation route, I probably would have become a gaming channel. Wait, what are you thinking? Nothing? Dom?
I'm making a second channel called Domic Games. Get into this Twitch
Many people
door,
today
boy.
may still think video games are a waste of time. And I guess if you lack self-control and prioritize them over your
Well, don't get addicted to
responsibilities,
video games,
then,
guys.
yeah,
You'll
that
always
may
have
be
time
true.
for it.
But the culture of video games is a great influence as to why I am who I am today, and has brought me together with people I would have never expected to meet otherwise. And I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of you share the same belief. Video games have helped me keep my sanity during the lows in my
That was a
life
lot
and
like
have
no
made the highs
sanity.
even more enjoyable. The video game culture is always growing, and I'm never worried about a shortage of entertainment. But what I do have a shortage of is time.
Oh,
And
God.
unfortunately
He's not
haven't
getting
been
his
able to
Audible
game as
commercials.
much as I used to. However, even
never
during my
mind, no,
work
he's
and
not.
travels, I can still take in content through audiobooks with
Never mind,
Audible.
he is getting
And
into
now
Audible. Anyway, guys, y'all can go watch the rest of that if you want to hear about this. 60% off the first 3 months. You know, all that other jazz. But look, video games are amazing. Now, like, it used to be something that, you know, you just stayed in your room and was like, oh yeah, I got XP. Like, all that other stuff. Now, like, you have friends, you got your peeps, playing some Mario Party or Just Dance or RPGs, PC games, all that other stuff. And you're just having fun. And, you know, sooner or later, if you want to, like, make that into, like, a career, you can be like Ninja, who, like, who does Twitch streams and, you know, freaking, like, plays Fortnite all the time. So if you want to do something like that, then that's great. But if you don't want to do that, you know, just enjoy the fun of playing games. So anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, and comment to Domics and myself. What video games do you play? What was the first video game you ever played? Like I said, mine was some Scott versus the World on the PS3. And other than that, yeah, goodbye my fellow reactors.
転んですりむいたとこ血はにじんでしみるけれどへっちゃらさすぐ治るから明日には傘ぶたできる